How do you live a more spiritual life? I heard Oprah Winfrey ask this question to a group of panelists on an episode of Super Soul Sunday. And it was a group of next generation spiritual teachers. They gave some really wonderful answers. In fact, I put a link down below so you can check out that episode and hear some of the ideas that they had. But there are a few things that I thought were missing. So today, for What If Wednesday, I thought I would just give myself a virtual seat at that table and imagine that I am there amongst them and that Oprah asks me, what are your top 3 tips for living a more spiritual life? So I'd love to hear from you as well. Put your ideas down in the comments and let's share. How do we do this? Now, I have to say, first of all, I love Oprah Winfrey. My daughter, when she was learning to talk, her first word was dada, and her second word was mama, and her third word was Oprah. So Oprah's been a part of my life for a really long time. And all of the teachers that she brought on to this particular episode offered some really great ideas in terms of mindfulness and following your bliss and gratitude, and all really good, solid ideas. But to me, the thing that was kind of a missing, a little bit off, was in the question itself. How do you live a more spiritual life? You can't live a more spiritual life because there is no such thing as being more spiritual. You are a spiritual being. It is the truth of who you are. Just like you are a human being. You can't be kind of a human being. You are a human being. You are a spiritual being as well. And there is nothing you need to do or achieve or accomplish in order to be more of that. You are a spiritual being made in the image and likeness of the creative power that created the universe. So that's number 1, is just to know that as your truth. And then step 2 is, as we move through this world with so much conflict and so much contrast, to remember who you are. To remember who you are as a spiritual being. And I think as I look to all the ideas that were shared on that panel, those ideas were really about, how do you remember? What is your practice to help you stay connected to that infinite power, that infinite presence that is accessible to you at all times? I'm coming to you on a little field trip today. I'm in my labyrinth. I built this in my backyard, and this is one of my favorite spiritual practices. So I'd love to hear, what do you do to remember the truth of who you are? What is your spiritual practice? What helps you stay connected to that knowing? So that's the second thing. First, know it. 2, remember it. And 3, know that we're going to forget. And that's why it's so important to surround ourselves with people who can remind us when we forget our own light, when we forget that we have this amazing ability to connect with an infinite power and infinite presence, and that we're here to support each other. One of my favorite quotes, in fact, is about friendship. A true friend is someone who knows the song in your heart and sings it back to you when you've forgotten how it goes. So there is a song in your heart, and there are moments when we know it, and there are moments when we forget. And in those moments, it's important that we have people in our lives who can sing that song right back to us. So hopefully you have that in your spiritual community. If not, or even if you do, you want to expand that, that's what the What If Up Club is for. We are a nonprofit organization on a mission to elevate humanity by spreading hope, building connection, and inspiring positive change. And it is free for all people who would like to join, so that you have those people in your life who know who you are and who can remind you in those moments when sometimes it's a little bit hard to see. So you can join us at whatifup.org. If you like this, if you like going on field trips with me into the backyard, let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I would love to share with you additional tips. Let me know what you want to hear about. And thank you for being part of our What If Up family here. What if it all goes right? What if we know? What if we remember? And what if we surround ourselves with people that can support us in the journey? Thanks for being here. Happy What If Wednesday. I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.